Hi everyone, today I'm doing a quick mail day video. I got a couple of parcels in the mail today and I wanted to show you what I got. So the first is a parcel I got from Good Made Better. Now if you're not familiar with Good Made Better, it used to be called Penwells, and they make a range of products, a couple of products that are designed for your desk for fountain pen use. So I got sent two of these for review, and so I'm just going to give you a quick look at them today, and then I'll show you in more detail and sort of talk pros and cons and stuff in a review which will come out in a few weeks time. So this is the first one, which is the Penwell. It says click pen convenience for the capped pen you love. So the idea is that it is a stand for your fountain pen that gives it the same, your regular fountain pen, that gives it the same function as a desk pen. Now, I got the walnut version of it here. These were launched a few years ago and have done like the pen show circuit and all of that sort of thing. They're beautifully made, like that is a beautiful little product. And the basic concept is that sits, this is a micro suction pad. I'm going to remove the protective film. Obviously, I haven't used these yet, so I'm sort of going to be exploring them in the next few weeks and see their strengths and weaknesses and all those sorts of things. But I think the concept of the product is really great. So you stick that down onto your desk or whatever you're working on, and your pen gets put in here. Now that is a conical, it's got a conical bore to the foam there, so it gets narrower, so the pen will sort of lodge in there. You're also provided with, or can get, a second like insert to go in here, which has a wider bore for bigger pens. So I'll be exploring both of those in the full review. But as I said, you stick that down onto your desk and it becomes quite secure. It's a micro suction pad. It's not like a sticky glue pad. It's micro suction and it can be cleaned by using a little bit of like a piece of clear sticky tape or some warm water, stuff like that. Dry it, it'll re-stick again. And basically you take your pen, this is a Leonardo Momento Zero, and you put it into that foam insert there, and when that's attached to your desk, you can then unscrew the pen, and it's basically given the function of a desk pen. So it sort of looks like that. You unscrew it and out it comes. So really cool product, really simple, elegant, but a solution. Like, it's great to be able to single access hand, boom, there it is. And of course, if your pen was a snap cap, something like a Lima 2000 would probably work quite well in here. I'll be testing a bunch of different sorts of pens. So yeah, as I said, the click pen convenience for the capped pen you love, single hand, quick, there it is. So as I said, I'll be testing out a few of the different things with this pen for the review. For the Penwell, sorry. The second one they sent me is the Traveller. Now this comes in this little like zippered plastic rubber travel case. It's the Traveller. It's designed to go with you, and for that purpose it comes as something that I think is actually a really great, well thought out idea. Firstly, this is a very neat looking, simple design. Once again, micro suction pad down onto your desk, wherever you're going to put it, and then it's got this hinged joint, which you can adjust using, they say, a penny. You could use a screwdriver, of course, or whatever you've got on hand that fits that, multi-tool or something. And then so you stick that down onto your desk, and then the same thing, pen goes in there like that. You unscrew it, there it is. So it's a really, once again, another simple, easy, clean product, and something I'm really looking forward to getting to know and see what it sort of sticks to, what pens will work in them, all those sorts of things. But what came in with this that I found that was sort of very cool, simple idea, this clear, tiny piece of like plastic, because once you remove this film, this is a micro suction pad. You want it to remain sticky. It can be cleaned, as I said, sticky tape or a bit of a damp cloth. Boom. Stick that over the over the microsuction pad. Once you've removed that film, while you're traveling, it's protected, it stays clean, it stays sticky. It's a really cool little thought that I think is great. So those are the Good Made Better two Penwells, the Traveller and the original Penwell. And then the other thing I got in the mail was an order from, or not an order, a little selection of things from Robert Oster. So I got some inks, but one set of, and a number of them for review. But one that I'm going to show you right now is that Robert came out with a set called the Makeover set. This is an exclusive set that he sells through his site, not through standard retailers. So it's the Robert Oster exclusives. I'll show you the bottle, it's slightly different. But there are 4 inks and then 2 little like extras. So let's start with this one. So we've got Shadow, which is sort of like a greeny grey. We've got Rinse, which I think is a fabulous, really fabulous blue. We've got Polish, which is a really lovely deep purple. We got Golden, which is a nice sort of ambery golden sort of brown color. Might just move these over a little bit, make room for the final 2. And then the 2 extras, which are the smaller ones, are the Rouge, which comes in the 15ml bottle. These are all the 50ml bottles, and as you can see, that's the different design without the gold label. It's just like a black label on the bottle. It says Robert Oster Exclusives Ink, which is, I think, a nice, really nice, simple design. It's a transparent label on the bottle, so it's good. So as I said, Rouge comes in just a little 15ml bottle. You can see there, Robert Oster .shop exclusives, Rouge. And the final one is Glitter, which is a really interesting sort of orangey, pinky, flesh sort of coloured tone with shimmer in it, which is, I think, nice. And it's not a sort of an obtrusive shimmer. It sort of fits nicely with the colour scheme. So these are like colouring cards from Well Appointed Desk. They're really lovely. You know, the way the inks show up on these cards. I have on a few other things. Firstly, here is the Robert Oster swatch play card. So we've got Shadow and Rinse there. You can see how Rinse has a nice sort of slightly greeny sort of undertone, and then Shadow has sort of a nice grey. Then we've got Golden and Polish. So the Makeover set, I think, is designed to, you know, like a makeover, you know, makeup and nails and all that sort of stuff. And then Glitter and Rouge. You can see the glitter there again. So nice. We've got 2 more things to show it on. Secondly, here is, amongst a number of other inks, here they are on rhodia paper. So Shadow, Rinse, Polish, Golden, and then at the bottom we've got Glitter and Rouge. The glitter, you know, showing up there as well. And then finally, I have it on Tomo River paper. The 6 colours that come with it there: Rinse, Shadow, Golden, Polish, Rouge, and Glitter. These are really nice colours. I think that they're sort of muted in a sort of way. They're not these big, bright, vibrant colours. The blue's got these sort of subtle, greeny sort of colours coming through, and Shadow, this lovely sort of dark green, sort of olive green, and with a bit of sheen on it. Polish, I think, is really nice. It's a really strong purple. It's got some nice sort of goldy red sheen there as well. Golden, I think, is just a really lovely amber gold sort of colour. And then the 2 extras, the 15ml ones, the Rouge and Glitter, I think are really nice. I actually really do like the red of the Rouge there. I think it's a really beautiful sort of dusty red. These have a nice, yeah, sort of earthy sort of tone to them. So that's the Makeover set, and I think that they're a really interesting, like, collection of inks. I think they are nice colours, and while they're exclusives to the Robert Oster shop, they're a little bit different to a lot of the other colours in the Robert Oster range. Like, Robert Oster has a lot of blues, and there are a couple of the similar to this in certain ways, like Carbon Fibre has similar qualities, School Blue has similar qualities, even Lake of Fire, you can sort of get tones from that. But Polish, I think, it's darker than Deep Purple, but not going to that sort of completely grey side, like things like Barossa Grape or Purple Jazz and things like that tend to go to purple. And then Golden, there's a couple of sort of these like yellow olivey sort of colours in the Oster collection, Honeybee, things like that. But this has got a nice sort of slightly browner, it's a more amber sort of quality. So yeah, and I think there's a couple of these sort of dusty greens, eucalyptus and crocodile green and things like that. But once again, I think this is quite nice and dark, and it's got a sort of a nice sort of grey sort of tone in it as well. So these are nice, unique colours. 50ml bottles from the exclusives line. Check out the Robert Oster shop if you're interested in seeing these inks and other exclusive inks, as well as sort of standard signature inks. He has a huge range of colours. constantly coming out with new ink. So check out his site, check out your local retailers. You won't get these at your local retailers, but you know, his inks are worth getting regardless if they're the exclusives or the more sort of signature line. So I hope you found this video interesting and useful with my items from Good Made Better and Robert Oster here. As I said, the Good Made Better products will be getting a nice review in a few weeks' time. Once I've had a chance to sort of really get to know them, move them around, try different pens in them and things like that. And these are the exclusives inks, which you know, you can see here, perform well, look great, and a couple of other new Robert Oster inks coming up for review in coming months. So keep an eye out for those. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and all that sort of stuff. Drop me a message if you've got products you think I should be looking at, or if there's a way you'd like to support the channel. In the meantime, enjoy your inks and your pen products, and I'll talk to you soon.